support those who may not have the financial access or access at all to lawyers and other folks that may need this support in order to get records expunged, right? We know that if you have a felony on your record in this country, it's a wrap. You ain't getting no jobs, it's hard to get jobs, right? No passport, right? You're pretty much stuck, right? And so how are you all working, whoever wants to take this question, working to advocate for those who don't have access, right? Like one thing is getting the awareness, the other is making sure that we know, making sure that we can actually move towards action. And so yeah, open-ended question, what are you currently doing to work and advocate on behalf of those who don't have access?
Well, as your county committeeman, this is what I've been working on. All right, people, ready to take some more notes? Good. nycourts.gov. New York State is supposed to have automatic expungement of records involving the cannabis or marijuana or weed or reefer. So, first things first. Each one is gatekeeper. We all know somebody. We all know somebody that knows somebody. You go to their website, check their record, discover and beyond, see if there was automatically expunged. If they're not in the system, you ask them why. Dion, what else you're doing? Well, Minnesota, this professor there trying to do the following. He said, Dion, you know what? I'm trying to do a criminal justice piece of access. All these people that were behind the wall, they know law and legality in some aspect. What if we started a program for people that are returned citizens or reentry, whatever they're calling it now, to actually get their JD and become a lawyer? So what is Dion doing? He's trying to bring the program to the Bronx, so anybody's very far on the wall, to have a fast track to do what? Get a JD and become a lawyer. We have to, some people ain't gonna say this, in order to rule the world, we're going to have to follow the white man's playbook. For example, what is Dion doing? Working with these two. Also, my boy went to the city college, but he's a lawyer. So guess what? Always follow history. I went to the lawyers in California and Nevada who were trying to set up shop in New York or cruise how New York works. Well, guess what? My boy Kalechi from Nigeria, I'm positioning him to be the gatekeeper for those lawyers that get through him to New York City to figure out how they're going to be lawyers for cannabis. Same thing with Dr. Curtis. When I met these guys for the 100 Black Men nationally, other doctors, especially in Canada, I actually reached out to Amsterdam University. Now, who's heard about Amsterdam, the country? Exactly. They're centuries ahead of us. I'm going to make sure I have these people in that space. So back to the criminal justice piece. What I'm going to do is call awareness, but I'm going to call everybody in this room accountable. We're all leaders. You can go to the community board. Once again, who represents me in New York? Google that. Go to the meetings. 70% success life is just to show up. And make sure, after you go to nycourts.gov and you find an automatic expungement, get them to register to vote. Get them run for office. Politics is the only thing, well, one of the few industries we can fail upward. Anybody can run for office. You can have a criminal record. You can fly out of the sky, be an American, and run for office. Popularity contest, a little bit of money, most importantly, the pay worker positions. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm continuing to do. That's it.
One thing I love that Dana said was like bringing on you guys to like spread the word. So we really need you guys to do that. So there's an organization called National Expungement Week, and that's literally all we do. It started, I think it started in Philly, but it's becoming a national effort. So there's literally organizations across the entire, United States that are doing specifically expungement and like re-entry work. So we participated in 2019 and 2020 with the national effort. I was trying to project. So we participated. Yes. No. Okay. So we participated for. So we participated for 2 years, and one thing we were like semi-proud of is that we got Pablo Escobar's attorney to provide free expungement services. So he's offered to do that for anyone that we send his way. But there's also organizations, some in the Bronx like Honey Laundering, some in Harlem that are doing specifically NYC.gov. But if you're like, ugh, what do I do after that? Then you can coordinate with any of those organizations, and it's all for free. Like everyone I'm telling you to go to, understand that like we are underprivileged as far as the access that we get, and it shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. It's literally an internet search. So for an attorney to charge you $95 with discovery is bullshit. So these organizations are literally, once again, using grants, like the councilman talked about, or city council, whatever. I'm speaking to because maybe it's less. There's literally funds that they use to pay those attorneys, because we also want to pay our people of color attorneys or people of culture attorneys. There's a lot of attorneys who are doing the work. So if you need access, once again, like I know I keep saying hit us up, but please hit us up, because not only can we plug you guys in, but if you have a homeboy that live in Michigan or a homeboy that live in Oakland, like there are organizations specifically, because like you mentioned, having a record can fuck you up. I was arrested twice. Like when I shared people, hold on, I'm like, yes, I was. And I thought I was gonna lose my scholarship, because if you're enrolled and you are getting like scholarship money, which I was, you can lose it. So I was shitting bricks, but luckily it was summer break, so I was good. But some people aren't that fortunate, right? So the fight to me is personal. So yeah, we're like giving people skill sets, we're increasing people's like education, but we want to get the records clear so you can actually get a license, right? So you can actually participate, because currently, unfortunately, it's an impediment, and until we like really clear records, start having a conversation about people with federal charges, start having a conversation about people who were stopped with a warrant, but they found, well, stopped because they smelled weed, but they found a gun, or they had a warrant, like, what do we do about that?
Right.
It gets tricky, but what we can do is access a rap sheet, and if you have illegal offenses, get that shit off of there, so you can get moving. So if you need help, let us know.
I just want to say one last thing, which is that there is a conditional retail dispensary license that will be coming out, and it actually is specifically for people who have been formally convicted of marijuana arrests. Now, you do also have to have a business, at least that's the way that it was, the regulations came out the first time. But be commented and let's see what happens. But please stay plugged in, because there are opportunities for people who were formally convicted and arrested in New York.
Really quick, so how, so bring the bridge together, right? How we get the community to get the information is we have to go into the community. That's what I do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the fun work, it's not, because it is a empowered community, right? But yes, these spaces help, because you can put it in the community, but you have to go into the community. You gotta knock on people, same way like you try to get the votes, and you try to get, you have to have the same approach, but not selling them something. You know what I'm saying? More like, it's not even giving them something, because we don't want to hand out either. You know what I'm saying? We got pride, you know what I mean? But it's more just opening the space so they can see it. Once they see it, then you allow them to make a decision, because like you said, some people may not want to know, like you said, about the job, but the same way how we put out the job fairs, and we put out the stuff like that. It just takes the grassroots just pushing, but it also takes word of mouth, the friends telling the friends, social media. It takes the community, because once you're in the community, they will accept it. They will push it, they will come to the doctor, they will tell their friends, they be out there. Once the community trusts you, but you have to be in the community. That's it.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You're not done yet. It's just the penalties, but we have 2 other rooms on the other side where there is infused food, non-infused, edible drinks. So now is a fun social time. So thank you so much for sitting through this presentation. We also have 5 raffle pulls. We have a free marijuana consultation for you to get your medical marijuana card. Lois emailed the career coaching. We also have a body butter that infused with CBD. There's also other people that didn't get a chance to speak, so make sure that you connect with Dama, who's a cannabis-friendly videographer, photographer if you need him for any of your events. Also, Deidre March, that is right here, designer, graphic designer, who actually did my logos, cannabis-friendly. So the information is here. I know some of you have to go, but thank you so much for being here. And now let's mix them and go into all the
Yeah.
Right now, you're tuned in with DJ Smooth Black.